Good morning, everybody. Stop taking action. This is what this video is about. Stop taking action really quick. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Chad, I listen to all these wealthy gurus and they tell me, take action, take action, take action. Stop being lazy. You're procrastinating. Blah, 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 blah. Stop taking action, my friend. And another thing you hear is, well, Chad, I can't just sit there and meditate and a big pile of money just fall on my head. You know what I mean? But that's what we're going to talk about. Let's get rocking. With all seriousness, stop taking action. The reason why I say that is because when you study the laws of abundance, laws of assumption, laws of attraction, remember that force negates. Okay, force it keeps stuff from you, expels stuff from you. Okay, no matter if it's physical force or mental force. But you have to kind of dissect the type of action that you're taking. Most action that we take is forced action. We're trying to force things to happen. We're trying to mental coerce something to happen. So any type of force really negates. Especially when you get into laws of abundance, laws of attraction, laws of assumption, just like Neville Goddard, you set intention, you live in the end. Then what happens is we try to control the how. And then when we try to control the how, we're looking for ways where it's going to come in. Then we start taking forced action again to try to force it to happen. But when we try to force it to happen, we block it, or we're forcing it. It runs from us. Just like if back in the day, if we're trying to go on a date with somebody, maybe we like somebody and we're talking to them too much, we're trying to kind of force it. We got that nervous energy. People can feel that. Then they kind of don't want to be around you. It's not that they don't like you. They just don't want to be around you. You know what I mean? You kind of expel them from you because it's not natural. It's forced. So a lot of our action is forced, and it's forced because most of the time we're trying to control the how. We're trying to come up with our own way of making our dreams, making our intention, our goals come true. Then on top of it, we listen to all these gurus, wealthy gurus, rich gurus that tells us stop procrastinating, take action, 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 action. Okay. Now, this is where I do believe it. You might be sitting thinking, Chad, well, okay, Chad, I can understand. Stop taking forced action, but I can't just sit there and have money fall on my lap. This is where I'm starting to kind of be swayed a little bit. I'm changing as the older I get, is because more I'm understanding the laws of abundance is that heaven is within us. Okay. God is within us. Abundance is within us. Abundance is a birthright. And if you say this is true, okay, that means I possess the power to mentally think upon what I want, and it eventually comes to me. We have the power to do that. It's really up to if we really believe that or not, or, how to possess this power. We're more powerful than you really think you are. You're more powerful than you really think you are. Okay, I'm more powerful than I really think I am. We just have to believe in it. But let's kind of go back to action. Stop taking action. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start taking what I like to call intuitive action. We take action, but we do intuitive action. We stop taking forced action. We start taking intuitive action. Now, this is what I mean by intuitive action. We listen to our gut feeling. We listen to our intuition. And when we feel led to do something, that's when we take action. Because that's more aligned with laws of abundance. Once our intuition is speaking to us, once you have that gut feeling to do something, that's when we jump on it. That's when we take action. That's when we stop procrastinating. We start doing intuitive action. We start listening to our own self. We start listening to our own intuition. We start listening to those small little voices that maybe sometimes say, Chad's crazy. But we start listening to our gut feelings about everything, and we take action on that. That's how we take action. Stop taking forced action. Stop trying to look around and trying to figure it out on your own. Sit back, relax. Remember, when we relax, that's when a lot of stuff comes to us. When we start controlling the how too much, when we start trying to look where it's going to come from, when we start looking at our conscious mind is a very logical mind. Okay, it looks at sequence. Okay, I have to do step 1, then step 2, and step 3, step 4, step 5. I can't go from step 1 to step 5. It has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot. That's how we logically look at stuff. Okay, if we want to be a millionaire, my conscious mind starts looking at it logically. Well, I gotta do this. 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 But in reality, this is how the laws of abundance really work. Once we really influence our subconscious mind is very illogical, meaning that once we really influence it, we can go from step 1 to step 5. Because once we influence our subconscious mind, boom, it takes it as fact. It takes it as real. And when we really stop controlling the how, we really stop taking forced action, and we really just listen to our intuition, relax. Remember, as we relax, more things come to us, okay? That's when we start having intuitive thoughts. We start listening to our intuitive voices inside us. We start having gut feelings to kind of do something. Then at that point, that's when we take action. Just remember, if you feel like you're forcing something, if you feel like you're coercing something to happen, you feel like you're really looking around, especially if you're looking around controlling the how. If you're controlling the how, 100% you're taking forced action. Sit back, relax. Even if it takes a couple days, a few days, all of a sudden you have like an intuitive thought. You have a gut feeling to do something, and follow that gut feeling. That's the type of action we take. We take intuitive action, not forced action. But other than that, blessings to you, and I'll see you in the next video.